Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jupiter James, where I awaken the astrologer within you. You know, I really do feel that before a time of iPhones and iPads and I this and I that, we were a culture and a society and a people that were better able to attune ourselves to the languages of the stars. And it was only when we were able to interpret that language, we could use it to decipher our maps, our blueprints, our birth charts, to use the talents and the gifts that we were meant to use in order to satisfy the universe and get to our dreams further and faster. So if that sounds good to you, let's get into it, okay? So today we're gonna get into Venus in the 6th house. Venus in the 6th house gives me someone that is a powerhouse at their schedules. You know, they are very blessed with the best schedule on the planet and the best fitness routine. But before we get into that, before I unpack all of those work and service and all of those things that come along with the 6th house, let's go ahead and just separate the aspects. That way when we see each aspect out in life and out in the world and with our friends, we can go, okay, that's giving very much Venus energy. Oh, that's giving very much 6th house energy. You see what I mean? So that way we can use it out beyond our birth charts and we can recognize it out in the universe and out in the world. So first off, Venus in the birth chart. Whenever I see Venus in the birth chart, this is always going to indicate the gift that this person has been blessed with, the grace and the ease that this person has been blessed with. It shows me where in the birth chart, okay, when I see Venus, I go, this person finds ease in this area of life. Whenever this person does this thing in life, they are always well received. It comes easy, it comes naturally to this person. They don't have to really lift a finger in order for this thing to be done flawlessly or to be well received or to get through flawlessly. It's an area of their life that comes naturally to them, you know, and it's a gift. It's a gift from the universe. It's your talent. And so it also shows me your love style, your love nature, and it also shows me, depending on the house that it's placed in, it shows me where you may meet your future partner. So let's go ahead and move on to the 6th house. With 6th house is always going to be ruled by Mercury and Virgo. It's gonna be a Virgo driven house. Now, no matter what your sign that falls into the 6th house is, because depending on your rising sign, the 6th house's sign will change and it will be different between you or I, but whatever underneath that layer, the default birth chart, iPhone out of the packaging, default settings of a birth chart, Virgo rules 6th house. And that is because Virgo rules your work, your service that you give to others, your routine, your schedule, and your health and your fitness. It can also mean sometimes your enemies as well, like your open enemies, like people that you just don't really get along with, but we're gonna leave that up for a more advanced video. So this gives me very much Virgo vibes in that house. Whenever I see 6th house, I go, okay, this person, how do they wake up? What do they care about in their day-to-day? How's their routine, their schedule? And depending on the sign and the planets that are in the 6th house, I begin to make that gumbo soup and that interpretation of what that can mean for this person. And so when we have the planet of grace, when we have the planet of ease, when we have the blessings of the universe in the house of your service and your daily routines and schedules and your health and fitness, I'd say that you are someone that can attack a schedule like nobody's business. You probably have the easy, I don't want to say easy, but you probably, no matter how hectic your schedule is, you probably are always finding a way to be productive within it and find a way to show up in that schedule flawlessly, and you get it done flawlessly. Like, you don't break a sweat. Like, for some people, you know how they're like late, and they're like, oh my god, I was late because I had this to go to and I had that to go to. For you, in your day-to-day, you show up flawlessly in your schedules and your routines, and you get to work on time, and you can time block very flawlessly. Your time management skills are probably very easy, and you are probably someone that people at work come to for guidance and training, and because they see that you just have this aura about you that is very easygoing and you just have it together. You have your managerial skills very down pat, as they say, you know? So this also gives me the vibes of someone that, you know, you are probably really someone that loves to work behind the scenes, and you're probably in a managerial position at your job. This could give you managerial positions or high positions in your workforce, because again, you have the wherewithal to show others, okay, this is what we do here and this is how we do it, and let me show you how to be the best at your job. Like, you're probably really good at your career and really good at the service that you choose to give in this life. Your health and your fitness routines, you probably got that down. Your body is probably good. Your diet is probably very good. You probably have a nice balance between, you know, good foods and not so good foods in moderation, and your fitness routine is very good. Like, you're just very good in your day-to-day. You know that your day-to-day schedule, you waking up at a certain time, you doing this, is just something that you don't have to think twice about. And like, I don't know why this comes to my mind, but you are also someone that, like, you know, say, you know how people probably have to get up at 5 a.m. and like go to work, and they go to Starbucks and they drag themselves to work, and they're just like, oh my God. For you, you have been very blessed in your schedule where you wake up when you want to wake up. Like, and you get to your job when you want to get to your job, and it's not make or break. Like, you've probably been blessed with schedules where you don't have to discomfort yourself in order to make it to your job or make it on time. Like, you can wake up when you want to wake up. You probably have comfort in your day-to-day to like show up when you want or leave work when you want. You know, it's just very easy for you. Your day-to-day is very easy and harmonious, and this is not in your control. You know, like, whether you want it, some people go, oh my God, well, like, you just have, you mean to tell me you get to wake up at 10 a.m. every day, and like your off day is Saturday and Sunday, you get the weekends off? Like, what? Like, and you just get to go to the gym all day? Like, what? How did you get it like that? And you just go, I found a job that allowed me to do that. You see what I mean? Like, it's things like that Venus gives where you don't even have to lift the finger, where it's like, it's out of your control. That's what Venus does in certain placements, that without you lifting a finger, it just is the way it is. And this is one of those placements where with Venus in the 6th house, where your schedules and your routines are just very good. Your day-to-day you take very seriously, but you also, it's very just luxurious. It's not something that is hard for you. You've been very blessed in this area of your life. And people probably come to you to help them organize their life. Like, you could probably be a productivity coach. Is that a thing? Like, where people, that is a thing. Like, you're probably a life coach where you help people manage their lives, or you're probably a trainer to begin with. You're probably a trainer, like a fitness trainer or something like that, or you take fitness very seriously. You use your body to help serve others in a way. And yeah, now Venus in the 6th house, this could also mean that this is the style of love that you want. You know, depending on the sign that falls in your respective house, this could change that dynamic. But if I'm going off of Venus in the 6th house, this could just very well mean that you are going to want someone with whatever they give you. At the end of the day, they kind of serve and they help you, they assist you, you know? And this is also going to be like, you probably will meet your partner at work. You probably fall in love at work, or people flirt with you at work. When you are working, you probably get a lot of people wanting to take you out, or like wanting to date you when you are working. You probably fall in love with coworkers or things like that, because Venus is in the house of your work. You know, you probably don't have a lot of enemies as well, because like with Venus in the 6th house, this kind of this is an enemy house as well. This is like the house of your open enemies, and you probably won't have a lot of enemies because Venus is in the 6th house. You've been blessed with people who, you don't have a lot of haters, or you don't have a lot of people that are opposed from you or want to battle you or take you down or squash your shine. You just have probably a sense about you that everyone gets along with you, you know? Because you probably have this aura about you that you are here to help. You probably help everyone, so how can you not like the person who just wants to help everybody, you know? So yeah, that was my Venus in the 6th house video. If you want a birth chart reading or anything like that, hit my links below. Remember, we are not just one aspect within our birth chart. It will behoove you to go out here and be like, oh my God, I'm a Venus in the 6th house, now I'm gonna go get my dreams. No, like, no. We are the sum total of our things. So let me leave you with this. Venus in the 6th house. Continue to show up in the world as someone that can help people. Continue to show up as someone that is flawless in their routines and their schedules. Continue to take your fitness seriously. Continue to take your day-to-day seriously, and more blessings to follow. Yeah? All right. Well, you have a great day, and I will see you on the next video. Have a good one. Bye.